dude. Wait, are we live?
I don't know. Dude.
Are we live?
I'm gonna hit this bag. I don't know if we're live right
now. Are we? But... Oh, the camera's right there. What's up, y'all? Is this work right here? Yeah, the nug looks good. Everything, you know. What's up, y'all?
You know what's up.
What's up, y'all, motherfuckers? What the fuck is up, y'all? What episode is this?
97.
97? Bro.
Shit, bro. Holy shit.
What? 97?
You know,
dude, I can't even back a pull right now.
That was a 205, dude. That felt like a 200.
Yo, we blurry?
Yo, I think we are.
We're blurry?
We're blurry.
Donnie, don't fuck with us, bro. You know, dude. Yeah, I bet
Donnie, you got it, bro. You know it ain't blurry. It ain't blurry. It ain't blurry. Is it blurry?
Is it blurry?
Oh, shit.
My fucking...
Hi, Tracy.
This motherfucker. I know you're fucking with me, dude. Because it sounds like it. I'm like, no.
You know, brother.
No,
you know
it is.
It's
gotta be. Donnie, don't be messing with us now. Don't be on that. Don't be on that.
Yo, thank you guys for coming in today. We got a very special show to end the month of February, guys. Who do we got in the house?
Yo, we got a fucking dope ass guest that's here, man. This is what I'm talking about, guys. We're always here vibing with some amazing folks today. So you already know what the deal is. Let's bring in the one, the only, Bike Capital NFT.
What's up, guys?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Good. Out here in Las Vegas, live from the Nerd Bar. We're on Fremont Street.
Hell yeah, brother. What's that in the background? What is that?
It's a wrestling ring. So, yeah, we do wrestling events. This past Wednesday, we did a live wrestling show here. And then yesterday, it was like a wrestling podcast with a bunch of big guys from a thing called Busted Open Radio. It's on Sirius XM. So they did a after party after Impact Wrestling at a pay-per-view event in Vegas.
That's fucking lit, bro. That's so cool, man.
You got the entire professional wrestling population just coming to your bar and hanging out, huh?
I like how I noticed I spelled my name wrong on the type-in.
Johnny.
The double H Johnny. That's my new moniker. I'm sticking with it.
I like that. That's
What's
cool.
up, Joni?
Yeah. Yo, bro. So, like, how you been, man? How's everything going?
Great. I mean, I'm really living the dream of Las Vegas entrepreneurship. Years ago, I developed a amusement attraction here in Vegas, and I was dealing with Caesars Entertainment. It was just, you get overwhelmed with the corporate bureaucracy of everything, and so I discovered this building, which is on Fremont Street, which is like one of the last places that's not corporate owned and operated. And so I've just embraced it wholeheartedly and developed a Nerd Bar. And now we're about to turn like 6 years old, but it was really to get away from the corporate vibes of dealing with this cogs in a machine on a daily basis. And so just having that freedom, it allows me to express a lot of different things that we can put out into the Vegas offerings.
That's awesome, man. And like that's kind of like the idea, like when you say Fremont, that building, and you said it's not really like corporate, you mean it's like more just kind of independent?
It's owned and operated by a husband and wife. And so I meet with them on a weekly basis and just go over different developments of the property or different tenants that we can bring in, working on a big EDM club to go right next to us. So they've been doing big raves, and it's just you're not dealing with cogs in a machine or middle managers on different levels on a daily basis. Or it used to be where I had to submit my marketing 2 weeks prior for approval through Caesars to get some different zipline activations going. And it was just like, man, this is a slowdown and a hassle. And just blessed to be at this property for 6 years now.
Oh yeah, that's great, man. Yeah, congrats on that, big time. So I mean, like, tell us, man, kind of how did you get to the point of where you are today with everything? Like, how did you get into the Web3 space, and like, and what's your background?
I mean, really, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I develop all these different projects, from amusement attractions to bars, nightclubs, to vendor operations in different spots for like photography and different tourist activations. But for me, my buddy was hounding me for a year because I just collect everything. I'm a master collector of movie props, comic books, action figures, all types of different collections, and it's all displayed out throughout the nerd bar. But my buddy's hounding me, like, get into this whole NFT fix, and I was like, every common person's like, oh, no, that's a scam, that's a digital thing, that's lame, I don't like it, and it was really me just discounting it without any investigation whatsoever, just me being a dumbass. And so when I realized by just doing a little research about what blockchain was, I was like, oh my god, this is my life stream, was to develop a video game with actual digital ownership of the characters or the assets in the game. So when I realized, I was like, oh my god, I just shoved this thing off while my buddy's telling me to look into it for a full year. And I realized this is what I've been wanting to do all the time. And there's also a community that is already embracing this notion. And so as soon as I realized that, this is like what, November of 2021 that I discovered blockchain.
Yeah.
By December, I was launching different contracts and acquiring talent rights to my who's who of professional wrestling. And so, just dove right into it as soon as I realized what blockchain was.
That's awesome, man. And it's like what made you gravitate towards wrestling?
I'm just a lifelong fan, but my whole life stream is to develop a professional wrestling video game that's competitive. So an esport, a scalable ecosystem of competitive gaming, but around the universe of professional wrestling. And so I've really been scaling my entire life and businesses to get to this point, and every little bit along the way. And it's just, blockchain is the perfect facilitator for actual ownership of the characters.
Wow.
Yeah. And I mean, it's pretty amazing how you're saying, like, so you've been really, like, the game, you've been trying to design work on this game for a while now. So really when the NFTs came in, it just kind of all clicked.
Yeah. And I didn't anticipate developing this game for another 10 years when I thought about it, when I discovered blockchain. But I was just like, oh, well, the time's now. Why wait, and why even dilly dally? And so just dove head first, and now we're just making them. Now the NFTs are being a facilitator for my other businesses, as they can operate as a membership pass for different activations that we're doing. And the versatility of different NFTs can really enhance, like the amusement attraction stuff, coming to an open bar event, getting people to show up for a watch party, because now they're officially a member and own something in their wallet.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And you think, like, them owning something and giving them that access, and like maybe do they have like discounted like drinks and stuff, like through? Are you saying like through the NFT?
We've done 6 open bar activations just in 2023, which were free entry to, say, our wrestling show, free entry to jiu-jitsu tournaments that we have. So we have a UFC Octagon in here, and that was a free ticket to the jiu-jitsu tournament. But open bar and free food to all these things. So we're actually giving way more value behind what they're buying. And that for me, traditional business is that you operate at a loss as you actually build what you're trying to do, and there'll be a groundswell of support.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So you're building your community as you're building your company.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, like, a lot of my holders that are coming for these events, they don't even know yet that they're an NFT community. They want the thing. They want a free open bar pass. They just want to come to watch the wrestling show. Meanwhile,
I don't blame them. I don't blame them, though. I don't blame them.
No, I was going to say that's the irony of NFTs. Is people don't realize it's not a huge step from what people are already doing as far as like being a part of a country club, being a part of some kind of group.
Exactly.
Like NFTs puts it in the blockchain and makes it so much more legitimate for what they're doing. And like, yeah, exactly. Like it just starts with IRL events where people can just come and be a part of it. Like, most of your holders, are they in the Vegas area, or do you get people coming from all over?
Yeah. And so we don't have many holders just yet. We're still building our thing. We're still selling out our mint. But the majority of our holders are people I've met in real life, and folks that come and patronize the Nerd Bar. Some are not living in Vegas, but they come to Vegas often. And so buying the pass or just believing in it, they're good to go. A lot of the holders right now are actually professional wrestlers. I forced them to buy the darn thing because they've been drinking for free at the Nerd Bar for years. And I said, hey, listen, this is the project and the platform I want to develop for pro wrestling, and you got to buy this thing if you want to keep getting drinks here.
Makes sense. I mean, they might as well own NFTs that are basically like avatars for themselves. Like they're the kind of wrestlers that you grew up idolizing, and now you want to have for these video games and make them an NFT avatar. Like, we've been in some of your spaces, obviously, and we've had like real like professional wrestlers in there a few times, right?
Yeah. Our guy Sabu has been on multiple spaces with us. Rob Van Dam, WWE Hall of Famer.
Wow.
He's a partner in the company and a good friend. And I'll give you guys a little alpha too. So we're gonna do the announcement and the actual activation of Rob Van Dam hosting a after party WrestleMania weekend that will be at Deja Vu Strip Club. But any NFT holder will be able to get into the club for free. And that's where Rob Van Dam's NFT will then become a access pass for free entry to 200 plus strip clubs across the country. And so the first of many parties that we're going to do will be WrestleMania weekend coming up late March, early April.
I think what it is, it's very smart because instead of it being a project, which obviously there's nothing wrong with people like that, but at the same time, you're giving it this real world value, especially like for people that when they go out or when they do things, and they have an ability to go to an open bar with open food, and like that to me is like, wow, really? Like they just can go to a bar, they have that access because they're with this, type of community that you're providing. I just think it's a game changer because that's what's happening here. I mean, most people, I remember when I was going out when I was younger, like if I had the ability because I was part of a project or part of something and I could go somewhere and have like a fucking open bar or like food, that's pretty cool.
I mean, if you think about it, people never.
Yeah, now we're just trying to expand it far beyond Vegas to where we have multiple cities.
Oh wow. Yep. No, it's the next step for NFT like ownership and membership, and so like as far as like the wrestling side of it goes, like it's just like, are you still getting more and more professional wrestlers into your project and what you're doing?
Yeah. So my build is unlike any other Web3 project in the sense that you're trying to build community to then have your PFP trend on secondary marketplaces and have the floor price raise. For me, I have this long, slow build of acquiring talent and then building that talent inside of basically a Pokemon universe. I was just here in Vegas. Pokemon Go had their Go Tour at Sunset Park last weekend. There's 40,000 people at the park each day paying like a $25 ticket to interact with the app. And that's collecting Pokemon with no realization of ownership. There's no secondary marketplace for Pokemon Go. It's literally just the act of collecting and people discovering these new Pokemon, and they like it and it's fun. Well, I like to do that for professional wrestling where you begin to own these characters in your wallet and you discover who they are and maybe watch a documentary of them, but also realize that it's tied back to them being benefited from the secondary transactions or getting paid up front from on a talent acquisition. So I don't think I've announced this publicly, but even a recent acquisition outside of the pro wrestling world, because we're going to go into the MMA realm of things, is we've signed Nick Diaz. So MMA legend, Nick Diaz Army. We've done appearances with Nick at our amusement attractions for years now, and he's always the biggest draw, biggest line, nicest guy too. So he has a reputation, sure, but he's a type of guy that would stay well after his allotted booked time just to make sure he met every fan. And so that always impressed me with Nick. And I think he's a very interesting character to put into a universe of fighting and fighting games.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's great to see that. And I mean, what kind of like game setup like are you envisioning, for this?
So I want it to be scalable and competitive. And the way to accomplish that is dealing with synapse responses, hand-eye coordination, measuring of distance. And so some of the best gamers in the world actually come here and hang out with us or play different video games. For instance, my guy Chris G is we just staked him to play the Dookie Dash stuff that's going on right now for the Bored Ape Yacht Club. And so we bought the sewer pass, and then he's live streaming from the bar playing Dookie Dash, but he's the best Marvel versus Capcom player on the planet. And so kind of studying what makes him better than the rest of the world at a particular game is what we want to start porting into the tenets of what this game will be.
Nice.
That's really cool, man. And it's like, what kind of like quality and like graphics are you thinking?
So I have here's the other alpha I haven't announced yet. We have our designer creating the 3D renders of the game characters now, and we're going to release this on Ethereum. So we're currently a Solana project, but we're going to launch multi-chain, and the first iterations of the actual 3D characters will be the ones that you'll play in the game, but will be released on Ethereum and as a free mint. And if you're a Solana holder, a OG original Fight Capital NFT holder, that you'll be whitelisted on that Ethereum drop.
How many characters are you going to have?
I mean, ultimately, I want to just there is no limit. So our first release was 16 characters on the Solana end, and this Ethereum mint will probably be 4 supplemental characters. But just like a Pokemon universe, they keep adding different characters as they go with new games and new iterations. So the way the fight game works in the professional wrestling realm, this is like generations and generations of different interesting characters and pretty much limitless. So as long as they're, interesting and have a lineage or a type of a fandom behind them, we want to port them into the game. And so slowly but surely, we like to port the entire pro wrestling universe and MMA universe into a digital platform.
Oh no, I was gonna say, is it like being able to combine like an experience like playing like Tekken or playing Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat? Like,
I was just gonna say,
Yes.
What you're doing is like, obviously pro wrestlers have a shelf life. They're only gonna be able to wrestle for so long. But what you've created is this way for them to keep making some sort of income while existing as an avatar of themselves that other people can play. And like, because those professional wrestlers, they set off the imagination for thousands of fans. So now those fans, or at least one of those fans who owns an NFT, can play as that character and know that they're benefiting like somebody like a professional wrestler who may have retired, can't do what they used to do physically, but they don't lose their value after they've retired. They're still who they are. And so for them to have an NFT project that they can like be a part of and have the avatar for, that benefiting a community that loves them and supports what they do, like that's what's really crazy about it.
Yeah, exactly. Like their fandom didn't go away, but their earning potential plummeted after their physical prime of a professional athlete. And so,
yeah, but it shouldn't have to be that way.
Yeah, the digital version of them could live on forever and also retain its value and have it be a method of income for them. And hopefully, what we wish to do is build a platform where their digital likeness will earn well more than they could earn in their physical prime. And so they've put in the work. They've made this giant fandom, and we appreciate it. And now it's kind of trying to get a groundswell of support through fandom to rally behind these guys. And just like Web3 is to, on one level, people love to benefit the artist and have a new platform to actually benefit them. We look at these fighters and these wrestlers as the artists behind their own character. And we want the fandom to be able to support them and make a bag themselves while they're doing it.
Honestly, bro, I've kind of an off-topic question, but I know you've seen that movie, The Wrestler, with Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
You think if a character like that had been able to have an NFT to rely
that's
on,
true to life. I remember the scene where they're at a convention at sitting at a table with no fans, and it's just like, oh my god, this guy was a superhero back in the day, and that's true to life. And so what we want to do now is just have people out of the blue through Web3, people become fans of these startup projects of a Bored Ape or a CryptoPunk or whatever animal idea of a PFP project, and that came out of the blue just through a network of community. And so I feel like that can facilitate the same for real life people that put it down and made a mythos around who they are, who their character is.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's so meaningful to somebody, like you said. Like every wrestler is an artist behind their character, and artists are always striving to think outside the box, and just being able to like just what you're doing, having your own NFT avatar character based on them, and to know that they're still doing their thing in a digital sense. Like I know it sounds smaller, but it's not. It's bigger because it never ends. Like those avatars don't age, they don't go anywhere. They're always part of the blockchain. They're always something that a lucky member of their fan base or whatever can have for the rest of their life.
I think there's real depth to be able to release more and more characters that, it's potentially limitless, where, you release a PFP project and say you want to go back to the well and get more fans involved, like Doodles is doing with their generator box. It's tough because you kind of lose the potency of what the original project was. But with this is just constantly new characters as we're releasing NFTs as PFPs that will be the unlockable version of them in the game. So you won't be able to play as, say, Andre the Giant unless you own his NFT in your wallet. And so for us, I look at it as that we can go back to the well or develop more and more and more without ever really losing the luster of what an original project is, because these are new characters constantly. And we'll be releasing them as eras of their career. So there's different wrinkles and nuances about a particular character from year to year, just like Madden stats.
And you got to think of it too. Like there isn't a pro wrestler, retired, that wherever they may be right now, who wouldn't want to be a part of it. They just feel like, yeah, like I was this person, and I know there's a fan base out there for me. Somebody would want my NFT. And so you can build thousands and thousands of wrestlers and UFC fighters and any kind of fighter based on it.
And the challenge for us now is that wrestling fans aren't really adept or educated in the Web3 platform yet, and so it's on us to kind of force it upon them. And I'm tying different real world collectibles that I know they actually do appreciate to be able to redeem them. So we'll be doing an action figure signing at the strip club during WrestleMania weekend. So I know these fans are going to want this autographed exclusive action figure. So we're going to make them not only buy an NFT, but to get in the strip club, you need the NFT, and then to get the free action figure that probably sells for $100, $150. It's like, well, we're dangling the carrot now for maybe a fandom that doesn't necessarily appreciate Web3 yet, but truly believe that this is the future and it's inevitable. So being early is exciting, and being the rookie collectible for a lot of these characters is a cool aspect for me.
You know what? That's really. Oh no, I was gonna say that's really smart. What you're doing is like you're starting small, scaling it that way, bringing in people who are like already minting your NFTs and just making them feel like a community and not like older like mass producing it. And then you're coming along later with the character avatars for the next the Ethereum mint, and that's where it's gonna go.
We're in no rush. I'm just using my real world resources to facilitate these things. Like even last night with their podcast after party, we had the who's who of wrestling just hanging out at the bar because they came to support their friends. And so Tommy Dreamer, ECW legend, was here. Bubba Ray Dudley, Ryback showed up. Ryback was bowling with us. Dolph Ziggler was here. Brian Myers, who's on our platform for the NFT, and they got a huge podcast. Brian Myers and Matt Cardona have the the Major Wrestling Figure podcast that has legions and legions of fans. They're selling out their live show all over the country multiple times a year, and so I think that now that there's a fandom that already exists. We know it's out there. It's kind of dragging them along into the digital form now and finding ways to appeal to that fan base.
Yeah, I know. And I think what it is, though, to be really honest with you, is that simplicity and the connection that we have in this space, right? If we took away NFTs and all that shit, what you're bringing to the table, bro, and how you're able to talk to us is so amazing. Like, without that, we would have never met. We would have never met, like, in the sense, like, we went, like, to these IRL events and we finally met you. But it was just like, to me, that connection. But when the mainstream comes in with Polygon, with they partner with Facebook, Instagram, Hedera, the S&P 500 companies, when all that starts, creating more of the simplicity of them just coming in and, buying into it, they'll look at like something like what you're doing as like a serious, investment, as a serious community to really get involved in, especially with all the benefits that everybody is going to be having, like what you're doing. So I feel like it's all going to kind of like intersect.
And the name, the Fight Capital is perfect for that, because that's what it is. Like others, so it's not just fighting, wrestling, or UFC. It's fighting like in life, like.
Yeah, and the origin of the name was actually, we were doing pro wrestling events here at the building for years now under the banner Fight Capital. And so once the NFT thing came along, you're like, okay, let's just run with it. But yeah, like we wouldn't be having this conversation if we weren't of the same mindset to go to these NFT events. And I met you guys in real life, and then I was like, okay, this is cool as hell. And so by being part of this community, it's now there's actual beacons of a like-mindedness now, and we can all benefit by having this interconnectivity of community. And so I'm waiting for that aspect. We are not to the point I want it to be yet, but for me, it's just like building an actual business of putting actual value or true more bang for your buck, and inevitably things will come from it.
And I mean, look, by the way, guys, like, his place is amazing. His bar is amazing. It's not just a bar.
There's a bowling alley.
Oh, it's a lot.
And there's something really special. There's something really special.
Something really special. You have to find out.
Yeah, you gotta go to the website.
Yeah, if you guys want, I probably could take this laptop around and give you a tour.
Oh, hey, bro. I mean, we'd love that.
Let's see if I can navigate this.
If the connection doesn't lose its connection.
Yeah. No, we're on repeaters for Wi-Fi, so this is probably for the furthest from a Wi-Fi that I could be, actually. So,
okay, well,
behind me's wrestling ring here. Check out this.
Everybody's all loving it. Yo,
you guys are gonna get an exclusive tour. Yep, that's the place.
I'm not fucking around, guys. We had such a blast there. It's so cool, and the food's good. Shout out to the cooks there, bro. That pizza that you had that one night.
Yeah, the murder pie. Yes, we partnered with a place called Sliced Pizza. It's a horror-themed pizza joint out here in Vegas, and we've been supplying them with pizza, or they've been supplying us with pizza ever since. So here's some wrestling memorabilia back here.
Wow.
All Mick Foley's gear from WrestleMania 32.
Woo! Wow.
We got our guy Psycho Clown. He's part of our NFT collection, so that'll be a release coming up, and probably actually a surprise. So
I love that.
Oh, here, I'll give you a peek under the hood. If you see behind me, this is draped for a reason. So this is the giant. we literally have to keep it draped because people are just going to hop on it while it's not operational until like 9 p.m. And so if you have that thing unveiled, people can't help themselves. They have to fuck with it.
Right. I completely respect that.
Take a look. Let's see what else we got. Over here's a bowling lane. So,
bro, look at this bar. It's so epic.
We hung out there, guys. It was amazing.
Really dope. And you got retro games there too.
And check this out.
I know you got some.
Got a Millennium Falcon hanging from the ceiling here.
Yeah, I remember the arcade there.
Yeah, the arcade, everything.
It's a hazmat suit from Breaking Bad. Shout out to our buddy Danny, Salamanca twins, big NFT guys. Let's see. I don't know if you can see the Ninja Turtles behind the bar right here.
I remember those nights in Vegas.
Yeah,
that was fun.
That was awesome.
So above the bar is equipped with like PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, every bowling lane's equipped with Xbox Series X, so you can play video games anywhere in this venue.
Oh yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh, here we go.
Dude, all kinds of stuff. Look at that. Look at those.
For the ladies, we got the Barbie bottle service booth, all pink.
Yo.
What is
So
that?
Barbie
That's
train
like a-
houses.
Booth service like VIP.
Oh, nice.
Lit, man.
Some arcade games behind me, and then
Ooh, is that all in the boat?
yeah, here's our octagon.
I don't think so.
Oh, I kind of remember that.
that's
I remember
crazy.
that.
So yeah, that's a regulation UFC octagon, and last Saturday we did a jiu-jitsu there.
Wow.
Team event of three teams of three, and they competed for cash and bragging rights, but big jiu-jitsu players. And so we're fully embracing the whole fight game inside of this vessel.
Holy shit, dude. That's
Wow.
sick. How many square feet is that, bro?
We got our Ewok,
Oh,
our Jar Jar
How many-
Binks.
How many square feet would you say? How big is your place, square feet wise?
We're 20,000 square feet.
Wow.
So at times it's actually too big because you want it to feel busy all the time, and it's hard to do with 20,000 square feet, but it does give us the versatility to do all kinds of things. And I'll just give you a tiny peek in here. I don't know
Yeah,
if it'll-
it's amazing, bro. This is seriously amazing, guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
when we
this will
were
get
there,
kicked off YouTube. That's the hentai hideaway peeking back there. So might be too explicit, so we'll just only peek in there.
got it. Cool though. Looks great. I love the space, man. Yeah, just like before. Shout out to all the people in here, man. I know you guys are loving the store right now. We got like people in the house just checking it out.
That's a car hood from the Tarantino film, Death Proof.
Definitely.
Yeah, so they had Kurt Russell in that car, like murdering people, and so they had like 7 stunt cars in the film, and this is the hood from one of those stunt cars.
Oh, that's
Wow, that's crazy.
No party going on and stuff?
Let me head back to where it's a little quieter.
Yeah, party going on.
Look at that. He's got the arcade, all that stuff, man. It's a sick ass bar, bro. It's a big like area.
It's sick, bro.
It's
We
very
love being
big.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we want to embrace more activations with NFT projects. So later this year, we're going to do an event with Booze Bears, where they want to offer
Love
free
Booze
beer
Bears.
to their holders.
Blues Bears. Okay.
And so I believe it'll be a 2-day event where they have crafted different beers that they're going to serve and have their holders be able to try and drink for free just by being a holder.
That's sick, man. When are they trying to do that?
I believe it's late April. I got to look up on my phone what the specific dates are, but yeah, those guys are locals too, so it turned out to be great. Yeah, we've hung out with them a bunch of times here.
Yeah, dude, that's sick. Like it's a cool setup over there, bro. Honestly, like we were like, we'll have to like go up there and do a podcast in that area. It's sick.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, that would be
podcasts. We do streaming events. We'll do different video game tournaments. Drunk driving, Mario Kart. That's a hit.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you know what? I've only done that a few times.
dude.
Drinking
Stone
Mario
Kart.
Kart 64, man. I did that. That was awesome.
Yeah, you got to chug the beer and finish it before the race ends.
Oh,
Well, we
yeah.
added the wrinkle of having they look like IV bags, but they're actually kangaroo feeder tubes. And so we pour the beer in there, and then you chug the beer out of a feeder tube.
Wow,
Nice.
that's crazy, man. How did you find this place? You just randomly ran up on it?
I never wanted to come to this building or even downtown Vegas in general. Just like NFTs, I turned my nose up to downtown Las Vegas. It's like, no, I work on the Strip. I do this and the other in different casinos. Fremont doesn't appeal to me. A guy knew I was trying to develop a new amusement attraction. He was like, hey, why don't you come and see this building? I set up a meeting for you. I was like, I don't even want to roll out of bed for this damn meeting. I go to the meeting and meet the building owner, and I just hit it off with him. And he was like, well, I have this entire bar that's has a bowling alley in it. why don't you take a look at it? I was like, really? Okay, I'll take a look. And sure enough, I had this whole Comic-Con type of venue concept that I wanted to develop. And I looked at the place. I was like, holy shit. Okay. And so now the amusement attraction should be live later this year. But
Nice.
that'll be on the rooftop of this building. But really, I came for that and ended up being here just by not knowing that this bar existed, and the building owner just taking me on a tour of all the different facilities here.
I think you got the perfect spot in downtown Las Vegas, bro. I think the kind of crowd that you're drawing in is perfect for that. The kind of people that, whether they're tourists or locals, it's just like, it's that downtown feel for something like Fight Capital. It's just like, it's the perfect locale because
Vegas is not your snooty audience, which is good. You know, it really became the perfect vessel for what we want to do. And only that, I didn't even mention the billboards. We have the billboard facing Fremont Street that any NFT holder can now book time through our website to promote an NFT or Web3 project of their own. And Fremont Street is the second busiest intersection in America next to Times Square as far as walk-by traffic. And so we're getting like 26 million people walk in Fremont Street a year. And by simply buying one of our NFTs, which it's like $36 or something right now, you can book an hour in rotation for billboard time on our billboard.
Wow. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's expensive to fucking do. So when you do that, you sign up for that. Can you only do that once as a holder, or can you do that like multiple times?
So right now it's a one-time redemption. I don't know what we plan to do in the future, but hell, you could buy an entire block and say book July 4th weekend for that entire period of time. So if you want your thing playing day and night July 4th weekend, then you can go ahead and do that right now. And I think thanks to our guy Adam, we might be the first token-gated Solana platform that has the ability to redeem things and then flag them as redeemed. So for instance, we're going to use that as the access pass. You'll use your NFT to generate the QR code on our website, and then just bring your QR code to this Deja Vu Club in LA when we have this WrestleMania weekend party.
Oh yeah.
Wow. And I love, like, what I love about it is it's the fucking IRL shit. I think that's what kind of brings it more in. It's like you really are giving people that technology to real world use, which that's what the whole point of this whole space is. That now people are going to start realizing, because more of these projects that are coming in now, it's not just about like a PFP project. Now people are seeing like there's more things that are starting to advance in the space that we need to go out more instead of staying in, such a small, like, instead of being inside Twitter all the time, right? Now we're going to be outside with different, platforms with the technology.
Yeah, I live such a charmed life that the good and bad of it is that maybe I don't have such a presence online as I need to or should have at this juncture. But I have such a great time that living my own dreams out. And so now it's just trying to have this NFT platform be an extension of what I have developed and the different relationships that I have for people to benefit themselves from them. And so just by being here at the Nerd, my neighbor is the owner of Deja Vu Clubs, which is Hustler Club, Deja Vu, Little Darlings, and then this is all across the country. And so by virtue of having this IRL relationship, we're able to ink that deal to have access across the country for strip clubs for Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam is my favorite wrestler growing up. Just by him being my friend now is kind of shocking to me. So it's really having this charmed life and now trying to extend it through a community and having this NFT be the beacon of interconnectivity for everybody.
That's sick, man. And you know what? I don't care who you are, where you're from, what entrepreneur you are. Nobody can argue with us. This space is just wiping out everything in the sense of connection. It really is. I mean, look how we're able to meet and talk and stuff. You wouldn't have talked to us like we were in the NFT space. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying like if we would have met each other on accident in Vegas randomly, but I mean, the space brought us together.
Yeah,
For sure. I have so many more friends just by getting into Web3, and this is coming from a guy that's operated a social venue for 5+ years at that point. Right. And so I have more friends coming from Web3 and embracing that than I did from just having this social drinking atmosphere for all this time. And so Web3 is just this different animal, and it really is this tribalism where we can all prosper on the right project, or a project that we as a community believe in or get behind. So that's a really cool thing, and I don't think it's a concept that ever existed where everybody can make a bag if we're all actually passionate about a singular thing.
Yeah. And I mean, I think also too, it gives filmmakers like me and Luke and other artists that a new world to enter. It's like a new, I don't want to say a new Hollywood, but a new world, in the sense that it gives everyone more opportunities, you know, where we could build our own entities. We can build our own, you know, worlds finally. And it's not about praising one thing. It's more about now we can all support each other. We can all help each other. It's like, it's a different world.
Yeah, the notion of like the man, or the structure of the man controlling Hollywood or controlling business industry. It's so big that you couldn't possibly topple it. Well, this technology has the beacon now to connect people, and it's the true grassroots facilitation of that, to where, you know, you're no longer beholden to the man to get your project into or in front of a ton of people.
Yeah. Dude, quick question. I never even asked you this. It's a good question. Shout out to Frank, one of our people. Do you accept crypto at your place or no?
No, we don't. We haven't yet. And so various groups have offered. We used to have a Bitcoin ATM. The people that put it in, it never functioned properly, so we had them take it out. The ease of the transaction is the problem, in that when it gets very busy, these bartenders are juggling transaction after transaction. And so to put that layer of verification, if somebody has the streamlined solution, we'd adopt it in a heartbeat. But it's figuring out how bartenders who have never experienced such a thing to be able to do it in mass and over a ton of different transactions.
You know what I was going to say too, though, with Coinbase, they have, and maybe most people don't like it because of the KYC shit. But I mean, personally, I'm a business owner. I don't really give a shit. But at Coinbase, you could get a card for free in the mail, and you could essentially, you don't have to. That's what I mean with crypto. Any kind of crypto, you could use your Bitcoin, you could use your Ethereum, you know, different things, and that's really what you might pay a fee to use it. But you're able to use your Ethereum to pay, you know, because it transfers into fiat for you with it has a debit card. You guys accept Visa debit cards, right?
Yeah.
So there you go. So you could essentially have a Visa debit card. You could still go to these events and use your crypto. You could use it anywhere. You know, you could live on it with the debit card.
Yeah, I dig it. And, you know, we want to embrace Web3 crypto culture wholeheartedly. We've been doing, now we have 2 monthly events that are crypto meetups here at the bar. I think one of the events is going to be the last Friday of every month. That'll be a crypto meetup. And, it's inevitable that everybody's going to need to adopt.
Everybody's going to have to.
Yeah. So, you know, why not be even early on that as well?
But, you know, like, obviously for now, I'm just saying, like, if somebody was like, dude, like, well, I want to go to your bar, John, tomorrow. It's like, well, there you go. Or like when you get your credit card in the mail with your, you know, Coinbase, you could use that. It's really cool. It's crazy how. And then there's like, you know, I forgot what the BitPay. You could use BitPay, same thing. But I heard that having the Coinbase is actually it's easier because it's like less fees and you just in the cards for free.
She said you can get your whole paycheck sent to Coinbase. That's pretty cool.
Wow. Okay,
cool.
So there you go. I mean, for now, obviously you could, but see, so many people think you can't use crypto or you can't live on crypto. That's bullshit. You literally can. You literally can.
You have to get used to.
Yeah, you just sign up. No, it's just you sign up for a debit card, and there you go. It's free. Come mail in 7 days, and now you're using your crypto. So that's why I really like about this whole space, and I really do believe that, like you said, it's inevitable. It's about to happen. I mean, that transition is gonna come. I mean, we see how inflation is. We see why would these big companies get in? Why would banks get involved? It's pretty obvious what's about to happen soon.
Yeah, it's a tidal wave that's coming, and these big adopters have to do it, or they're going to become obsolete. And it just came bigger and bigger, and Bitcoin was, this movement that is changing the planet.
Right. No, 100%. And I know that we were talking earlier about a giveaway.
Oh,
right.
Right. Are we gonna do that? What do you guys think? Think we should do a giveaway?
Yeah, we should do a giveaway.
Might have to load up another.
I don't know. There's a lot of people in here right
have
now.
Have a little party for you guys.
There's at least like 7 people in here. I don't know. Are you guys down to win like a, NFT, or we're thinking of doing probably a Homeboi shirt. Homeboi shirt, right?
Well, of course, a Homeboi shirt.
And then the homie right here, John, you were gonna give out an NFT, right?
Yeah, Fight Capital NFT, and you'll be able to redeem billboard time on it. You'll also be able to use that as the access pass to our WrestleMania viewing party, or not viewing party, WrestleMania strip club party. You'll be able to use it for open bar for our events that we do about like 3 per month, just by being a holder. So,
dude, we know you guys are like not dumb enough to pass.
Did you guys hear that? I'm in. Duh. Like, who wouldn't?
You guys are in with the Fight Capital.
This is a steal right here, guys. This is a serious giveaway.
This is a steal, guys. We do this for you.
All right, guys. So look, you guys know the rules. Go ahead, Luke.
Oh, sorry. I had to raise my hand. You know the deal. Yeah. Hashtag Fight Club, Fight Capital NFT. I mean, y'all know the rule. First rule in Fight Capital. Talk about Fight Capital.
And hashtag that shit.
Yes.
We got to hashtag that. Come on, let's see you guys. Let's see you guys. Where you at? We got 7 people.
We know you guys are in here.
I know we
gotta follow the rules.
We know you guys are in here.
Hashtag Fight Capital NFT, guys. There's the background right
boom,
there.
Boom, boom, boom. We got Frank.
Frank.
Frank in the mix.
Frank.
Guys, this is gonna be a serious fucking win right here.
Hey guys.
Woo! Brent's in. Brent's like, I'm in.
Brent, I love you, brother.
All right, that's 2. Oh, Miss Tracy, we will put you in, dear. We know you. We know you are, Miss Lady.
Miss Tracy, lady.
Whatever, lady. Miss Lady.
How about our studio guest tonight?
Yo, we got Joe and Donnie.
Joe and Donnie. What about our studio guest tonight?
Of course.
Yeah, we're gonna put your name in there. You can send it to
Unique?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, unique.
Yes. So how many people we got right here?
I think that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow.
We got the family in the house. Big giveaway. All you guys deserve to be on the wheel. Stay with us. Hey, bro.
Ready?
Episode 97, guys. Fight Capital NFT. Wow. I mean, this is a big giveaway, yo.
This is serious right here. Serious shit.
Yo.
Ooh, gotta take some medicine in here.
Yep.
Oh dear, gotta do that.
Hey, brother.
Yeah, shut up, dear.
And you guys know the deal. Of course, our guest in the house tonight get the free 1-of-1 version.
Yep.
There's NFT Capital, Johnny, Avatar.
Yep, you get your custom, bro.
We're gonna hook you up, bro.
Did you hear us? Did you hear us, John?
Oh, what's that?
I said you get your custom South Park shirt with your custom
avatar.
with your avatar with us on it.
I dig it. I'm in.
Yeah. We're gonna print that one for you. You just got to get your size.
I'm gonna frame it up here in the bar.
Oh, it'll be sick,
bro,
dude.
That would be sick. Amazing.
Yeah, it's a sick shirt. So here.
We'll throw our autographs on that one.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, let's see who the one winner is going to be. This is exciting. Here we go. Let's spin that wheel. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my! You are going to Vegas, lady. You know the drill. Look at that. Are you kidding me?
Lady.
Woo!
All right, now hold
Welcome
on for
to
a
the
second.
club.
Now hold on for a second. Hold on for a
hold
second.
on.
Hold on. I was listening to her earlier. This is crazy. She's feeling dizzy. Her son is in Vegas. Her son is a UFC trainer. He's actually a big all-time kickboxing guy. So this might be like a thing where she could, now that you're giving her a Fight Capital NFT, this could be a chance where, you know, your son Tracy could get involved.
I dig
You
it.
know,
If you want to send him here, we'll give him open bar tonight if he wants it.
Oh yeah.
That's what I mean. You heard? Did you hear that,
Tracy,
lady?
you gotta send them over tonight. You know, let them know we're gonna. You know, Johnny's
Lady,
gonna hook you up with the
big
NFT
congrats,
Fight Club,
lady.
Fight Capital. I keep saying Fight Club. Why do I keep saying Fight Club?
Fight Capital.
Fight Capital.
Yeah, so we'll just need we'll need your Solana address if you have a Solana wallet, or you can download a Phantom wallet from the App Store, and we'll ship that right out.
We'll show you how to work. We'll show you how to do that, lady. Get you a Phantom wallet. Download that. It'll be easy for you.
Oh yeah.
And get you set up. Congratulations, lady. You deserve it. You deserve it, lady. Seriously. So, and we're gonna take care of you, lady. We're gonna send you something. So anyways, but mad love to John, man. Once again, bro, thank you for coming on today.
Thank you so much, brother. It was such a pleasure.
Real, bro. Honestly, like,
no,
really
thank you guys, and I'm blessed to meet you. And just keep it in mind that this is a vessel for you guys to do whatever you want to promote your stuff. And I have this venue that's just here to facilitate our dreams. So let's use it.
Absolutely,
hey, brother, we are 100% in. We want to do a podcast out there. We want to.
Well, we are working on our feature film, and I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. We were looking at your bar. It is very retro, and our movie is based in the mid '70s, so who knows?
Yeah. But, I got variable spaces that can be dressed up for all types of things. So just let me know.
Yeah, man. We'll keep it in the back end for sure. But we appreciate your time, bro, and we definitely want to have you on in the future, bro. Again, so and we want to. Well, next time we'll do it. We'll do it in your space, in your headquarters.
I dig it.
And we'll go from there. But till then, let's go out with the Homeboi Flicks outro, guys. Here we go.
Hey, bro. Mad love to you, brother. We'll be in touch.
Love.
Fight Capital NFT. Mad love.
Have a good Saturday. Stay blazed.
Grandma.
Woo!